Here she is in all her glory. I already started taking it apart. So, the bike of choice, a 95 WR 250Z. She's a little clapped. I found a welded subframe. I'm going to take it apart just now. But so anyways, here's the plan. This bike's 30 years old, and then my bike on the stand right there, that's obviously a 25 YZ250X. So what I'm trying to do with my program this year with Yamaha is basically recreating a 95 WR250. So I'm trying to not modernize. Obviously this bike's modernized, but this bike was meant for enduro off-road riding, right? So this bike in stock form is a little bit more like a GNCC style bike, trying to turn it into a hard enduro weapon. So this is kind of what my whole idea and platform is based upon, is the old WR. So I thought it was really cool. I found a 30-year-old bike on Facebook Marketplace, picked it up, $1,500, and gonna try and get as much sponsored product as I can and get some OEM stuff from Yamaha. Plenty of broken stuff on it. I mean, the ignition cover is cracked and they sealed it with some janky looking glue. They painted the gas tank. I got this in the dark so I couldn't tell, but then there's overspray all over on the frame. So I'm going to put aftermarket oversized bars on. So I'm going to put 7/8 bars back on this thing. But yeah, I got obviously my work cut out for me. I already have my work cut out for me. Now I'm adding this side project, but this is something I thought would be really fun to do. So the intention is to kind of refurb this bike, bring it back to life, put new stuff on it, get it running again. It turns over, it's got compression. It's going to take a little bit of work for sure. But so today I'm just going to be taking off the suspension. I'm taking off the seat. The seat's going to go. Seat Concepts obviously doesn't have anything for this. So I'm going to mail this out probably today or tomorrow. That seat's going to Seat Concepts. They're going to probably put all new foam on there. Seat cover on the bike. The shock is completely blown on this bike. It's just a spring right now. Both forks are leaking all over the place. Those are pretty springy as well. So yeah, I got plenty of things already ordered. I'll probably wait till it shows up to video it. But, you know, stuff's going to keep coming in on this thing. And the plan is to have this bike ready for TKO. I'm going to bring this bike to TKO and have it display with all my other bikes at TKO at the Red Bull rig. So it'd be cool to have that on display there. Yamaha is supposed to be there as well, which I think is really cool. And then, I don't know, maybe we can talk Carson Brown into racing this bad boy. So if we can get Carson Brown to race this bike, that'd be ideal. And then I'm going to leave that bike with Gator on the East Coast. That bike will be going to the East Coast regional races. So I don't know if I'm doing all of them at this point, but there's a good chance I'll probably be racing more or less the whole East Coast regional series on the 95 WR 250Z. So it should be awesome. Stoked on that. And I guess you guys can follow along as this build continues. Not much has changed literally at all. I guess the new one's a little better too. You don't have to hold the nut on the backside. Actually, you do. You still do. 14. Still a 14. Hasn't changed. Oh, you know what? No, the new one has a little thing where it sets in place, so you only have to tighten the nut. Tank's off. Everything's off. There's a hodgepodge of bolts that should be on this bike. Bolts that should be here. The subframe. This lighting's really bad in here right now. I need to shut the door. Look how bent up that is. So I gotta bend it down, have that fixed. I'm gonna check now if there's spark. I'm assuming there is. We'll see. Alright, it's been weeks since anything's been done with the WR. And I got a new box, 2 boxes of crap. I got it on the touch stand now. But we got really good news. My $1,500 investment has already made me, how much money are they saying here?
$0.
What? No, I could resell it now because it actually will run. They were like,
but it hasn't made you money.
Okay,
it's cost you $1,500.
$1,500 so far. Anyways,
we're in the hole.
It was nearly a brand new spark plug. These guys, they couldn't get it to run. And I was like, I'll get this thing to run. What did I do? I mean, we haven't got it to run. We haven't got it to run.
That doesn't run. You're just talking yourself up a lot right now.
Well, we have spark. We have a carburetor that will provide fuel.
We think.
We got to check the piston. Piston's fine. The ring, it feels great. Well, obviously there's no compression right now since it's no spark plug. It's going to run, Riley.
I'm not saying it's not.
We got some work to do, though. Or I do. Anyways, I'm in a good mood because I now have spark. I was all concerned. I was messing with the spark plug cap. No.
Keep in mind,
just a spark plug.
10 o'clock? No, it's only 9 actually. It's kind of early for us. And Cody was just like sitting around his garage and was like, let's get the spark to work. So
what did I do? No spark? Turn the lights off. Thought maybe we'd see a spark. Didn't see a spark.
Put a new plug in.
Put a new plug in.
There
Boom.
we go.
Spark. Carson's
technology.
So the whole plan is now we got spark. I'm happy about that. But check out the zip tie on the intake to the car. Oh my God, this hose clamp too. Look at the hose clamps they have.
Oh bro, what? That ain't doing shit.
That for sure is.
Okay.
They might have used one of those like aerospace zip tie connectors to like get it really tight.
I hate to give you credit, but this is significantly better.
Oh, really? The throttle is sticking. I mean, I wouldn't say significantly, but it actually snaps back.
It actually comes back. Yeah. Also, to adjust the throttle housing, I had to use a flathead because that's what technology we had. What is this, 98?
Those aren't stock.
Bro, somebody had this in his random, like, Folgers can of bolts and just decided to throw it.
We all have a Folgers can except us.
Dude, my dad probably has
We have a Tusk bolt.
My dad has hundreds of Folger can of bolts.
He's got metric, standard.
Dude, he's got it all.
The small wood screws, regular wood screws.
All of it. You want, dude, probably nails too, honestly. You could just...
Wow. That is a clean car.
We literally just pulled the boot off.
The zip tie did its job.
It's a clean car.
Even the rubber boots have
Dude, look,
up.
we got some silicone holding it all together there.
Pretty happy about this. Okay, we have mixed opinions here. I am a huge fan
We don't have
of this.
mixed opinions. We have
Huge
the right opinion and we have the wrong opinion.
Okay, I may have the wrong opinion compared to you, but for me, your opinion's wrong. This is so nice.
Dude, who wants to use their hands?
Use your hand with a T-handle to get the other one off, or a Phillips.
Dog, you ever had that where you like put your gas cap on and then suddenly like some changes in the atmosphere and it gets really tight? I don't want to have that with my carburetor.
Use a wrench, like a adjustable pliers.
Then we're using the tool again.
Yeah, I use that.
And this eliminated the whole.
Just use your adjustable spark plug wrench.
It's called an adjustable hammer. Get it right.
Bro,
I have never seen a slide like this in my life.
Yeah, big round slide.
Whoa, I've never seen that. What is this, dude? What is this? This is new to me. What is that?
It's a round slide.
Bro.
My Del Ordo Trials carbs had these.
Dude, that's some girth.
Yeah, that's interesting. Dude, this thing is so clean. I bought this from. They messed up. Thank you, guys.
I think we just need to put it back together and call it good, because that's clean.
I'm going to check the float. This project keeps getting better and better.
I mean, technically it is.
Look how clean it is in here.
They
couldn't get this.
Something you haven't seen money out of yet.
True.
Yeah.
I haven't put any effort into getting money out of it yet, though.
Weird.
Yeah, I'm happy about this. Let's put the carb on, put the tank on, and pipe, muffler, start it up. Slight mishap. The pipe didn't fit.
We have the wrong gear.
We have the wrong gear. It's a 91 to 92 or 91, 93 or something.
Oh, there it is. Ready? Yeah! Dude, that's so smoky.
Dude, she's a runner dog.
She's a runner. Oh my god. Oh, oh my god, it's so smoky.
Cheech and Chong.
We fired up the WR for the first time, and she's a two smoker to say the least.
Oh my god. Had quite some updates since the last WR build update that hasn't even come out yet anyways, so I got a whole bunch of stuff from Yamaha directly. My little takeout bag. Thank you. A whole bunch of goodies in here. Stuff I was missing. Things I needed. I got some sick pegs from IMS. Pretty much the only thing I could find for this model bike. So actually a good platform versus, look at these stock ones. Just look at them. Horrible. Those aren't going to work. Hopefully I can find the stops. This springs are there. So hopefully use the same springs. In terms of the motor, Yamaha did not have the piston for it. I had pretty much everything else, kind of. So I got this Wiseco piston from Rocky Mountain and had to order the right size diameter. And yeah, tested it today. Good fitment there. Oh. Yep. So fresh piston rings. Cylinder's honestly in pretty damn good condition. Wrist pin bearing. This comes with a new wrist pin. So yeah, I think now I'll probably just kind of get the motor ready to get set in, and definitely get the pegs on the frame so that way I can hold it in place with my tusk stand. So that way, lift it up, everything will be a little more accessible. And I got multiple builds going on right now. 10 rings all apart. 2 boxes. I would say crap. I guess it's not crap. 2 boxes of stuff. I just realized what I forgot to order. A new one of these. I'll order one of those. Anyways, let's see what we can get. What kind of trouble we can get ourselves into here. Pegs are on. Clamped on to the stand here. One thing to know, I have ended up just putting all my pins this way. That way the cotter pins are protected. I should be able to get a thin washer there with the cotter pin. So yeah, really happy with how this whole frame turned out. It literally doesn't even look at all like the clapped out bike I got. I'm not going crazy on the engine. I'm not putting all fancy bolts. I'm gonna actually race this bike. That was the whole thought process behind this project. So yeah, time to put the motor back together, drop it in the frame, grease the linkage. Yeah, everything's pretty good. Just gonna state this before I do it. I always use a little bit of premix. That's just the cap when I reinstall everything. So there's a new wrist pin bearing. I'll just put a little bit of premix on there. Just so everything's lubricated right off the bat. You don't want a dry start. So I'm not a mechanic. I'm just doing what I think is common sense and makes sense. So yeah, that's my disclaimer. Fresh pistons on, new base gasket, locating pins. I don't know whatever you call those things are. Some sort of dowel. So yeah, I'm gonna put some more premix on the piston, some inside the cylinder, get that mounted back up, put the reed block on, and then I believe put the motor mounts on and drop this bad boy in the frame. Also, my patch job came out beautiful. I'll probably sand it once I get on there and kind of smooth it out. Cylinder went on, no problem. Let's see. Beautiful. So I'm gonna put the head on. I'm just running the head that came with it. Looks good. Good squish. I don't know. So yeah, plop that guy. Oh, that was dangerous. 31.
31's back.
Help me get the motor in, get it straightened. It went in very easily. I mean, look how much room is there.
There's so much room for activity.
But the motor mounts are finicky on this guy.
Yeah, we had to.
That was the hard part. And then the motor was like sideways, so it's kind of...
There's all these triangles. There's 2 of these.
Yeah, and you just have to guess which way is right.
I mean, we did some more guesstimating.
2, 4
these
triangles.
ones too. These ones too.
Yeah, these were backwards at first.
So those were a bit of a pain, but we got them now.
The newest dilemma that Riley is struggling with is the frame looks too good.
The frame looks so good, and then the rest of the bike, like, I wouldn't say it looks bad, but it just doesn't look near as good as the frame.
No, but...
I told him he needs to polish the swing arm, and he said he just...
I said no.
Yeah, pretty much. So, some pretty heavy gains have been made since our last check-in on the WR. We've got the motor in, swing arms on.
Okay, something funky with this power valve. I don't know what I'm doing here.
That's pretty usual.
I mean, it's so different than what I'm used to on... The other YZ I've taken apart 45 times. 69 times.
Radiators are on. Triple clamps are on.
Is that a crooked bolt?
And Cody doesn't know what he's doing. Oh, and then the case was broken down here. So Cody JB welded it. And then I just sanded it down.
Flush.
Sanded it flush. Look at that. Beauty.
I had this problem on the new YZs, but there's like, you're supposed to put a pin through there. They come with every bike. If you take the power off and on, I just use an Allen key. So when you tighten that, it wedges in place. But if you over tighten that too far, if the whole governor spring situation for the power valve, you can lose a pin, and you don't want that. Trust me. You don't want that. You'll split your cases looking for it.
Is that what you did?
No. I wouldn't know. I did.
Alright, so we're doing the wheels and tires right now. And I just took off this what looks like OEM sprocket. And this thing is so heavy. We got our Renthal here that we're putting on.
It's like half the weight.
At least half the weight, if not more.
We both picked up the wheel, and we're like,
Yeah.
why is this the heaviest wheel on the planet? With tubes.
Yeah, with tubes.
Dual rim lock tube setup. It was factory.
Yeah, and this is not all of it, but this is a little bit for sure. Like, so Renthal for lightweight and durability.
Exactly.
31 is about to be out. C-dubs got to go to
Another birthday party.
Children. And 31 has to go home. But we made some
Massive gains.
in the past 2 days.
Best front brake on a YZ I've ever felt.
Oh, this front brake is so
fresh fluid.
So good.
Bearings, not good.
Front wheel bearings are bad. The back ones are alright. But yeah, that's not good. So basically we're down to shock, airbox,
Ignition cover.
new throttle cable. We need the
One
radiator,
coolant line.
radiator hose, and then plastic skid plate grips.
It's ready to rip.
Chain. The list is pretty low right now.
Yes.
So
Just want to ride it.
we need to get a Bulletproof. If you're watching this, please make us some radiator guards so I'm not as tempted to just go like. Whoosh,
Get out of there.
I'm gonna do it.
No. Moment of truth. Bike's missing a couple things, but I still want to start it. Morgan has her earplugs in.
What? I'm
You're my
not
filmer.
dressed for this occasion.
You're in the vlog, barefoot and all. People can pay for that. Here. Throttle kind of snaps back. Should we do choke? Ow. Choke is on. Smoked out the garage a little bit. I probably should open that other door.
Oh.
Emmy, you need diapers.
Abby needs to go take a nap.
Okay, I took a couple things off the WR from last time. Almost complete though now. I got a whole hodgepodge of stuff. I actually had the forks seals redone again because they started leaking. They were missing like this little spacer in there. So anyways, got a ton of stuff from Yamaha directly, and Rocky Mountain. It's kind of hard to find certain parts for these bikes. Oh, and a ton of stuff off eBay. Like I hit up Boysen. They didn't even have any in stock. I got this on eBay. Pretty stoked on this here. These are, I don't know what this is. Rocks. They're risers for the bars, but because I have fat bars on the bike, Renthal sent me the wrong ones, and I kind of want to run them anyways. I can actually raise, like put the fat bars on, but these ones, they're so far back, so like my cockpit is really tight right now. I can move the bars forward more, so now I can kind of run the bars in a neutral position. I was like gonna have to roll them forward to get a little bit better stance. So these things are pretty sick. Got these on Rocky Mountain. It was a hodgepodge of rotors I can find for this bike, so this must be. This looks pretty big, so this must be the front. Got a bunch of hoses for not only the carb on this bike, but my other bikes. They look cool. What's this guy? Oh, high pressure radiator cap from Tusk. Since I'm not gonna run a fan, I needed a new front rim block for that bike. Here's the weird little thing they were missing in the front end. So I think this is why the forks were binding. New throttle cable, and the shock got serviced. There was 0 oil left in the shock, so I got a Race Tech spring on there. Applied, did this literally this morning. So now that I got a whole bunch of stuff, I'm gonna start throwing this bike back together. And this was crucial. This is the rubber for the master cylinder. You need that, otherwise you're just gonna lose all the oil. I don't know how the hell you lose this, but yeah, got brake pads. And once again, I think it was, what did we get? Galfer in the rear, Galfer in the front. These are hard to find. Found them. We are taking a break for now. Clutch feels way better now with the actual ignition cover on there. Kind of helps hold that in place. So more positive feedback there, I guess. New Motion Pro throttle cable. I'm waiting for the rubber housing that sits over that. But yeah, way better snap now. Oh yeah. Front brake got spongy after I put new pads in, but I think I probably got a bit of air in there when I pressed it out. So I mounted the front wheel. Rotor's bent, but it does spin better than what it did, but rotor's really bent. So I got a new rotor for it. Just got to put that on. Just wanted to test out the bearings. And got the 1.6 bar cap from Rocky Mountain and Tusk. Thing I'm really excited about though are these clamps. They're pretty dope. So it just moves the bars forward. Granted, it does raise them, but I needed the actual bar to be further forward because this bike's pretty cramped for me. So now I can roll the bars back again and not be like a trials rider. So kind of reminds me of like a downhill mountain bike setup of sorts. So yeah, we made some progress here this evening and go inside, hang out with the family, and hopefully get most of this buttoned up by the end of the evening.
So we have just had this package come in the mail. We don't know what it is yet.
Red crust pepperoni pizza and Uncrustables box.
Yeah.
What do you mean? We obviously know what's in there, but no one else does. I think there. We'll do a quick.
I think you'll be able to.
We had a
figure it
seat
out.
problem here. Perfect.
Perfect.
All right, now for the unboxing.
Now for the unboxing.
Of the purple
How
Yamaha
does
seat.
one even unbox this?
I don't know. I love the setup.
What are your thoughts, Gator?
These guys are crazy.
What happened? Carson didn't make it. Cody's throttle stuck. Oh!
Something techie.
How do you feel about the WR?
I need the flywheel weight.
Yeah.
And probably a bigger rear sprocket. But it's pretty good.
It sounds good.
That's all that matters. Sounds and looks good.